pop quiz. Which domain includes these yogurt-making microbes? Archaea, bacteria, or Eukarya? The answer is bacteria, and they're everywhere, from yogurt to soil to your own gut. In this video, you'll learn what defines the domain bacteria, their structure, how they obtain energy, and how they differ from Archaea and Eukarya. To start, bacteria, also called eubacteria or true bacteria, are single-celled prokaryotes. They lack a nucleus, so their DNA sits freely in the cytoplasm. On the outside, each bacterium is wrapped in layers of protection. A thin plasma membrane, a strong peptidoglycan cell wall, and often a sticky capsule that helps prevent drying out and shields against immune attack. On the inside, thousands of ribosomes build proteins, while enzymes carry out chemical reactions that keep the cell alive. For movement and contact, some bacteria use a whip-like flagellum to swim. Others use short, hair-like pili to stick to surfaces or exchange DNA with nearby cells. In terms of shape, bacteria come in many forms. Cocci are round, bacilli are rod-shaped, vibrios curve like commas, and spirilla twist like corkscrews. These shapes help them move, attach, and fit their habitats. Beyond living as single cells, many bacteria assemble into sticky biofilms, thin layers on rocks, teeth, or pipelines that protect the community and make it harder to remove. So far, we've seen that bacteria are small, simple cells with protective layers, ribosomes, and no nucleus. Classic prokaryotes. Want to turn those milestones into mastery? Tap the link to access the practice test, flashcards, and study guide, then jump right back into the video. Lock in what you learned and keep going. Now let's explore how bacteria get their energy. Most are heterotrophs that feed on organic material made by other organisms. Within this group, many are saprophytes that recycle nutrients by digesting dead plants and animals, which is vital for keeping ecosystems balanced. Others are parasitic, living in or on hosts and drawing nutrients from them. Some cause disease, but many form mild or even beneficial relationships. By contrast, a smaller group are autotrophs. For example, cyanobacteria use sunlight to perform photosynthesis, producing oxygen and forming the base of many aquatic food webs. In addition, some autotrophs do not need sunlight at all. Chemosynthetic bacteria live in deep oceans and other low-light environments, making food from chemical reactions using sulfur or iron compounds. Now, how do bacteria compare with the other domains? Broadly speaking, Archaea often thrive in extreme heat or salinity and lack peptidoglycan in their walls. Eukarya, plants, animals, fungi have complex cells with nuclei and membrane-bound organelles. Meanwhile, bacteria occupy nearly every environment on Earth, from boiling springs to frozen glaciers, and even inside us. Their adaptability comes from simple cell design and fast reproduction. It is also important to note that both bacteria and Archaea are prokaryotic. Yet, genetic studies show they belong to entirely separate branches of life. This evidence is one reason scientists use 3 domains rather than 2. To wrap up, bacteria are single-celled prokaryotes with peptidoglycan walls, varied shapes, and flexible ways to obtain energy. From decomposing organic matter to photosynthesis, they differ from Archaea in chemistry and from eukaryotes in complexity. Now that you've watched the video, let's see how much you remember. Head to the link in the description where you'll find Quizlet, content made just for you.